In this video I installed Arch Linux on my ancient Mac, and since Arch Linux unfortunately is being shut down, there was no way I was gonna just put Arch on it because I don't want to deal with their nonsense. So I decided to put something with less hassle, and I decided to put Linux Mint on it. However, Linux Mint uses GRUB for their boot manager, and instead of giving a menu, they put their logo on boot. And although many sites say just press shift right after the BIOS, they didn't work for me. I tried escape and then I would just get the GRUB console. I tried some other keys but nothing worked, so I decided to go the old-fashioned way, and that is chroot. So in order to add nomodeset to the boot options, which Linux Mint calls this compatibility mode, when you install the Linux Mint, you again have to boot from the live CD and of course start in compatibility mode again. So once you booted into live CD again, you just start your terminal. Now first thing you want to look is to see where your root partition actually is, and you can do that with this command. If you have only one disk in your computer, it should probably something with SDA. And as you can see here, this is my root file system and it's on device dev SDA2. So what I'm gonna do is first mount that device to MNT folder, and I can do that with this command. Then I need to bind some other, let's say, folders in order for chroot to work. And those are dev, proc, and sys. After that, you can chroot to your MNT folder, and you can do this with this command. Now your computer sort of thinks that is booted from your hard disk and not from your live CD. So next thing you want to do is edit your GRUB config, and since Mint doesn't come with micro editor, you have to use nano. And here on this line, where is Linux default and you have quiet splash, you just add nomodeset. So next time you start your machine, nomodeset will be set as default. You press Ctrl O for save, enter, and Ctrl X to exit. Now you have to update GRUB for changes to take effect. And this is pretty much it. Now you exit the chroot environment, you unmount everything that you mounted, and then you can just reboot your system. And if you did everything right, you should be able to log into your newly installed system. However, don't expect for transparency to work because you don't have graphic drivers. I don't know if there are even proper graphic drivers for such old machines. And by the way, in this video, I didn't know how to set nomodeset to be permanent when booting with systemd, but I found where you have to put it. You have to put it in this file, etc kernel cmd line, and you would just put it, let's say, after the splash. Save the file, and next time your kernel is updated, it will have this option already built in, and you don't have to change it manually every time you update. This video was mostly just for me, just so I don't have to search again how to do stuff, but it might help somebody else, so that's all.